Hi, Assalamualaikum. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Allisya Qistina Binti Azral Nizam, and my matrix number is 2024630618. Today, I would like to present about rail transport in Malaysia. So, what is rail transport? Rail transport refers to a transport where vehicles move along fixed tracks made of rails to carry passengers or goods from one place to another. There are three characteristics of rail transport such as fixed path, high speed, and parallel steel rails. Fixed path is trains follow set routes, controlled by signals, and rail infrastructure. Next, high speed. Trains can move at high speed over long distance in a short time. It is because of high tension fasteners hold the rails to the sleepers to maintain gauge and safety. Lastly, railway is designed in parallel steel rails, which consists of two parallel steel rails. The spacing between the rails is called the rail gauge, and it must be very precise for safety and stability. There are two advantages of railway transport, like high capacity and cost effective. It means trains can carry many passengers or a large amount of goods at once. Next, rail transport is cost effective, which is it's cheaper compared to road air transport for a long journey. Moreover, there are disadvantages of rail transport, such as high construction costs and delays. High construction costs means building railway system requires a very large amount of money. This includes stations, bridges, tunnels, and signaling system. Lastly, delays can affect many people. If one train is delayed due to technical issue like bad weather or track problems, it can affect many people at the same time. Thus, there are four major railway hubs in Malaysia such as KL Central, Butterworth, Gemas, and JB Central. KL Central is the largest hub in Malaysia. It integrates KTM, ETS, LRT, and MRT. Butterworth is northern hub and it connects to Penang Ferry Terminal. Next, Gemas is key interchange from West Coast Line meets East Coast Line. Finally, JB Central is a sorting gateway to Singapore, and JB Central is one of the cross-border travel hub. There are two policies of rail transport like safety workforce regulations and environment sustainability policies. Railway system follows strict safety rules to ensure the protection of passengers, workers, and goods to prevent accidents. Tracks and trains are checked frequently, and this is to preventive maintenance helps avoid breakdowns and accidents. This is to ensure trains operate smoothly and safely at high speeds. Next, government create rail policies to make transportation cleaner, safer, and more sustainable for the future. Trains, especially electric ones, produce much less carbon dioxide compared to cars, buses, and airplanes. There are some issues of railway transportation like aging infrastructure and limited coverage and connectivity. Issues from aging infrastructure is some railway tracks and system under Kereta Api Tanah Melayu Berhad KTMB are outdated and require modernization. However, this can cause delays and breakdowns in train service. Moreover, rail networks in Malaysia are mainly concentrated in urban areas like Kuala Lumpur because these places have a high population and strong demand for public transportation. However, in rural and remote areas, railway access is very limited due to high construction costs and lower passenger demand. In addition, stakeholders for railway transportation are government agencies, transport operators, passengers, environmental groups, and community organizations. Lastly, in the 1980s, the Malaysian government initiated a policy to privatize public utilities, including the development and operation of light rail transit system such as STAR and Putra. This is to improve efficiency and reduce government expenditure. However, both systems failed to cover operating costs not due to mismanagement but overestimated revenue projection. The privatization of Kuala Lumpur STAR and Putra LRT system shows that fully privatizing rail transport in developing countries can be difficult. High operating costs and unrealistic revenue expectations cause financial problems despite strong public demand. A hybrid model where private companies manage operations while the government oversees planning and funding is more sustainable. This case also highlights that public transport should focus not only on profit but also on social benefits such as accessibility and reducing congestion. Overall, Malaysia's experience provides important lessons on sustainable and realistic transport planning. That's all from me. Thank you.